My name is Gabriela Hernández Castañeda. I was born on August 16, 1908. My mother is Gisela Rosalina Castañeda Nieto, and my father is Jose Gabriel Hernández Raigosa. When I was born, my parents moved to Tijuana together. We formed a technical normal family until one day my mother separated from my father, and together with me we returned to Mazatlan when I was only 1 year old. So we formed my family. My mother, his mother, and me. Technically, my father was a present father, although mostly because of his work, he was only economical absent. Does not mean that I lack love or something like that. In fact, I grew up surrounded by love from my mother, her mother, and my paternal grandmother, Raquel, with who naturally spent much more time together since I can remember. I, I learned to read at the 5 years old. Everyone was surprising when I was kindergarten. I was the one who read the finally graduation speech with a clear voice. With this entered a very small school. We did not go from 6 to 10 students for granted. This is also where they begin to bully me for wearing glasses. Fortunately, I was the only there for 2 years because due to moving, I changed a school that were still small but had more students than the previous one. In the 4 year experienced a duel for the first time. My mother died of a heart attack, and I am left the best. Finished primary school, of course, with some difficulty due to what happened at age 11, and I entered secondary school where everything seemed to improve, but in reality it was not like that. I began to skip class and I missed a lot too much. At the grade that they had to call home to report that they would fire me if I had one more fault. This led to me having to move to Tijuana with some uncles. These things there seemed to better side. I didn't feel pressure from anyone, but that this last long since my uncles began to giving up on me, and all this ended in an intensive fight with my father about my future, where I made the decision to return to Mazatlan just when the pandemic began. I returned, and from that moment I lived with my paternal grandmother. I spent what was left of second grade in the online school in Tijuana. But in 3 years, they changed me to a local one. That was also online. It was strange to experience me an online validation, but I am not complaining, saying it was fun, very fun. I went to high school because our friends. I'm still inside of this, so I guess this ends here. Besides, there is not much to tell more.